There's the snap, ball down, kick on the way, it's floating up and hits it! He hit the cross.
Following a storied career at Liberty University, kicker John Lunsford spent much of 2016 and 17 pursuing a career in the NFL. That journey landed him with the 49ers, the Buccaneers, and lastly, with the Seattle Seahawks. And it was after his release from Seattle that John found himself at the point of giving up the sport altogether.
I did have those moments, and I actually even threw away my cleats. Physically, like I threw them in the trash. You know, I was kind of done. The passion was there, but the drive to continue to train and to live that lifestyle it's draining, physically, emotionally, spiritually. A lot of family conflicts. So I made that decision to kind of be done.
After failing to make an NFL roster, John found an opportunity with his former trainer, Brandon Kornblue, shifting his focus from his playing career to now training young kickers finding their way in the sport.
I don't think there's really like words that you can describe like seeing a guy that you've trained or have trained get a scholarship or get a preferred walk-on or get offers, or see them post on social media that oh, I got this official visit, and they're kickers or they're punters or they're snappers, and not a lot of guys get that recognition. But when you're a part of it, there's really no words to describe it.
As he settled into his new role of coaching, John's kicking days weren't over just yet. Months after throwing away his cleats, John received a phone call, reopening the door he thought might be shut forever.
This afternoon, the Tarpons will have a Sunday matinee at the RP Funding Center as they host the Austin Wild. Good afternoon, everyone. Glad to have you along for Tarpons football on this Sunday afternoon. Changes in the air indeed for the Tarpons.
And then Brandon gets a call on a Tuesday afternoon while we're at work, and he's like, I need a kicker this weekend in Atlanta. And they play on Saturday. So Brandon was like, John, are you ready to play? And I said, yeah, let's do it. Our first game was in Atlanta, and I remember just couldn't really take it emotionally. I had to remove myself from the locker room. I even called my dad, and I've never done that before. I've never had that kind of emotion go through me before. And if I did, I wouldn't let myself feel that because I had to stay focused. I had to do what I need to do. But went out, had a good game. But a whole lot of emotions in that. Originally, it was just to play the one game in Atlanta. But then the next week came around and, lo and behold, I'm in blue again.
As John continues to climb back into the world of pro football, he keeps with him a fresh perspective, one that focuses on his family and ultimately following God's plan for his life.
Really just focus on my family right now. Both my daughters, Aubrey and Haley, they'll actually see me play for the first time, so it's going to be a very special day. But I love football, and in my life, I have seen that sometimes I act too quickly, and God works in ways to where He shows me I'm not done with you yet. So you can think you're done, but I'm not done with you yet, and that's kind of been my story. There have been a lot of times where I've made decisions based off of just facts and not prayer. That's kind of been something that's been a part of my life. And so being done for that amount of time, I think God allowed it to happen for that long to be like, fine, you can do this on your own, go ahead, but my plan is bigger than yours, it's better than yours, and you're gonna come out more blessed, happier. And so it's very evident that God is not done with me yet. Like I said, I don't know if the NFL is gonna happen again, or the CFL, or if I stay with them for 20 or so years. But I know He's not done with me yet, because there's no way that I'd be here if it was on my own doing.